Hey Aries, happy birthday. Welcome to your April reading. I hope your birthday season is off to a good start as we enter the new zodiac year. Let's see what you can expect for April. So you got the Hanged Man. I have to cover up the visual, but these cards are awesome. So definitely waiting, being patient, hanging in there, but it has a lot to do with like patience and waiting for something. You got in your obstacle the Seven of Cups. So the obstacle is shedding illusion. Sometimes we make bad choices, like the bottle here says bad decisions, and the cups all say different things, so I'll read it to you. Text your ex, cry about everything, send nudes to your boss, vomit in the bed, joke about incest, flirt with friends, dad, lose your phone. So it's just like a bunch of like bad decisions overall, all these different cups to choose from, right? But it's really about shedding illusions, like in the dream space, in your goals in life, in reality. Sometimes we're trapped in an illusion about the world that we're living in and we're not focused on like the reality. So the obstacle is shedding illusions while you wait. You also got the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely like this really kind of like controlling emotional energy that I'm seeing here. And also on the bottom of the deck could even mean that you're like trying to control your emotions in a way. It's very like masculine. You got the King of Wands. Now that's a good sign because you are a fire sign. So I'm happy to see this. I feel like you are definitely entering more confidence in your birthday season. You're definitely on top of things, and I feel like, you know, sometimes you just can't control the past. You can't control things that have already happened. You can't control what the future is going to look like. Not everything in life is controllable. That's what I'll say, Aries. So I know that can be kind of like dreadful to hear and stuff. It's just reality, right? So you have to be patient about the things that you cannot control, right? But let's get a little bit more detail about what April looks like for you. You got the Mice, discord among family and friends. Sorry, I dropped like a million cards, just picking them up now. Discord among family or friends. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Okay, Aries, so the discord doesn't have to be bad, but sometimes it is. There's just like a lot going on with family and you kind of just need a break from your family. So this Carriage is like going on a journey either mentally or physically, but just getting some space from them just so you can like have some peace with your own thoughts and things like that. And if it's not your family, it could be your friend group. Like there could just be a lot of drama right now and you just need kind of a vacation from all of it. Aries, you got the Rainbow, a woman, in January. Wow. Okay. The Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Dealings or relationship with a woman. And then January for the month. So I actually feel like this is past tense. But if it's the future, then I guess next year. But that just feels really far away. I feel like something like a situation with a person that was like divine feminine is over, and it looks like it ended in January. It could have been a friend, right? Like, but there's just like a ending of like whatever was going on with that person in January. So that is like super duper specific. So if that doesn't pertain to you, then don't try to overthink it. But I believe that's probably going to resonate with at least some Aries that watch this video, so just hang in there. Now, moving forward, I want to know, Aries, where are you in the journey right now? Okay, that was really fast. You got Create, Money, and on the bottom of the deck, Integrity. This is my new deck. It's called The Journey. So here's Create, Money. Got a lot of green kind of cards. Integrity. More green. All right, let's do this. Aries. As we grow older, creativity can fall by the wayside. It may take some practice to get back into it, but don't let that connection go. Our creativity is at the very core of who we are. We each have a unique message and just as a unique a way to express it. From sketching lines on paper to translating the stars, there is an unlimited number of ways to be creative. Follow what interests you the most and see how it evolves. This is playful but important work. There is something that wants to come through you into the world, and it's your job to explore what that is. What wants to come into the world through you? So that's a question you can ask yourself. Now, money. Our relationship with money reveals a great deal about our relationship to ourselves, where we're stuck and in need of healing. If we have a mindset of scarcity or abundance and how much we value our time, it can bring unconscious beliefs we've held since childhood to the surface and can be a surprising doorway to personal growth. By examining our relationship with money, we can identify and work through blocks we may have been making, keeping, or spending so it can flow more freely in our lives. It is our interpretation of money, our interaction with it, where the real mischief is and where we find the real opportunity for self-discovery and personal transformation. So Aries, already I'm seeing that something creative wants to come through you, whether you are an artist or a writer or like you create things with your hands, you have a passion, like it could literally be anything, right? You're being called to like kind of like get back into that. And then with money, it's saying how you spend your money and where says a lot about you. And so it's something to really ponder about yourself, to try to get closer to who you are as a person and maybe healing your relationship to money, honestly. All right, integrity. When we act true to ourselves, it creates inner harmony. This isn't about gospelizing our truth. It's about being honest with ourselves and staying true to what's right for us while being kind and having strong boundaries. Deep down, you already know what you want and what you're here for. That knowledge has always been a part of you. Integrity is a fire that burns away everything that obscures our truths while creating a safe boundary around that knowledge. When we align our life to our truth, the way becomes very clear. Integrity is the cure for psychological suffering, period. Aries, you're being called to be really honest with yourself. And through that honesty, you can find it in the way you spend money and what it is you want to create or bring into this world. How you spend your time matters. And that's what I really feel like with these cards. So Aries, let's see, what is life asking of you right now? And what are you asking of life? This deck is called Find Your Purpose. Okay, very similar to Leo in their reading. Let's see. Shoes and open doors. Where there's a way or path, it is someone else's path. Each human being is a unique phenomenon. The idea is to find your own pathway to bliss. Question: are you following a path that was laid out for you by someone else? Affirmation: I walk my path one step at a time. This tells me that you might be feeling like you're wearing someone else's shoes in some ways. Like if you followed a path that really isn't like your ideal or your inspiration or like something that you wanted, but you did it for someone else, you feel like you're wearing someone else's shoes, right? And those are some big shoes to fill. It's asking you, what would life look like if you wore your own shoes, right? Like instead of someone else's. The doors. One of the greatest and most comforting of truths is that when one door closes, another opens. But often we look so long and regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one that is open for us. Question: is there a part of my past that it's time to let go of? Affirmation: I thank the past and courageously turn towards the future. It's time to let go, Aries. It's time to move forward. What do you want your story to be moving forward, okay? Don't focus on the failures. Don't focus on the doors that refuse to open. You will lose sight of the opportunities that are coming your way if you do that. But Aries, it looks like life is working out for you in all the ways it's supposed to. Please be patient with yourself and really examine the way art, money, and shoes kind of like tie into your life in this way, kind of like in the metaphysical, poetic, inspirational. Okay, so Aries, happy birthday. I'm so happy I got to do your reading, and I feel like you're embarking on a journey that's truly your own after this. All right, bye. Thanks.